I don't sound like it. I'm kind of nervous tonight, folks. Wait, what? Are you kidding? Oh my god! Oh my god! Okay, okay, first of all, yes, I am nervous. I'll explain it to you for a second. Right now, I'm kind of over myself. I can't believe this. I'm multi-streaming. First of all, yes, I am multi-streaming right now, but my elements that I had programmed in the am I gonna say it on my mobile app Streamlabs, the elements are there. Like, of course I don't see them on the phone, that's normal, but I'm looking at them right now on Facebook, and I'm just probably going to need to work on that Ko-fi link, but oh my god, it's working. Oh, Aaron just joined us. Hello, Aaron. I am currently gushing on the fact that my elements are working. They're going to need some tweaking from what I'm seeing, but other than that, they are actually working. Now, as I was about to say before this mind-blowing thing happened, was that I'm a little nervous tonight because right after the stream yesterday, I heard a big knock coming from my main computer. So right now the computer is pretty cool, so I don't really expect any noise, but if something dangerous happens while I'm streaming, you will know, because I will cuss, most likely in French, and very likely very, very loudly. So yeah, no pressure. I already had one computer explode a couple inches from my head. This one will be a couple feet if it decides to explode. And if it does, I'm going to need a lot more coffees. I'm laughing because that's what I'm doing when I'm scared. So, other than that, today is Inktober, day 24, and the theme is Dizzy. I'm gonna go get my reference while I eye my computer. Well, I should say side eye. So, yeah, bad news, my computer went yesterday, but good news, my elements are working today. I don't know when the app decided to work, but, well, decided to work. It was literally in the program at the time that the elements couldn't work in multi-streaming, but now it does, and I don't know what to say, honestly. Maybe I should just look for... Oh, I almost said the name. This close. Oh, man. Like, it shouldn't make any noises because it's pretty cool. I didn't use it much today, because I do realize I'm kind of heavy-handed when I work, and I did work all day yesterday, pretty much. Oh man, oh man, oh man. But like, there wasn't any, like, there was a big knock, but at the same time it didn't sound like an electric or a hardware knock. And I didn't see any smoke, I didn't smell anything, any burnt plastic. Davis just joined us. Hello, Davis. Yeah, I know, it's amazing. And look at that, Davis. I'm multi-streaming. And where's my pencil? My elements are actually showing up today. I just found that out. And it's blowing my mind. But I might have to change the type of chat because that is tiny and you guys probably can't read the chat happening in the screen. So I will change the theme next time. But right now I'm like over the moon, and you guys have to remind me to thank Streamlabs for this update. In the meantime, let's get started while I ramble. And as usual, I'm going to mention that I'm running a special on my Patreon until the 31st of October. Special shoutouts. I will mention your page, your business, anything with a link on the YouTube recording until October 31st for $5 and up Patreons. Compared to a normal shout out where I say hello when I see you guys show up. The special shout out will be specific to the page you want me to shout out. And there will be a permanent link even once the special is over. I will keep the permanent links in the YouTube description. Oh, our nose is down there, okay. Those who actually played this game are probably giggling right now. Those who are privy to my computer troubles are probably as worried as I am. But the computer is very cool right now. And I also checked my fan monitor software. It says all my fans are working, so I don't know. I'm hoping the knock was actually my desk working. Because sometimes it will have little knocks because it's wood, so it's working depending how humid the room is. I just hope it's not the computer itself. Other than that, I'm in a good mood because my elements are working. I just need to tweak them, but they're working. I'm even happy for the little Inktober logo in the corner. Where's my finger? There we go. Now, as far as video games go, I happen to have a copy of Star Tropics. So I decided to give that a go today. Oh my god, it's hard. Like, I have to restart a lot. Mostly because the controls are not super, but some of the time it's my fault. Like, there's only 2 buttons and I managed to mix them up between jump and attack. So yeah, some of it is my fault, some of it is really because the controls are a little stiff, to put it politely. Before you'd think I spent like $3 million for an old SNES game. And because it's written really tiny for you guys, Coco is saying it could have been your desk, change in temp and humidity can do it. Yeah, it does that sometime, but it's the first time it was really super loud. So that's why I got worried. I'm hoping it's the desk. I'm really hoping. I mean, I have that game and I have Legacy of the Wizard. I would need to actually make an effort and play one of these days. Also, guess what I decided to play again? A Link to the Past, because I have no imagination in my game tastes. Apparently Coco's fridge does that. I would suggest an exorcism. I wonder if... Let me see if I can do something real quick. I don't know if it's going to work, but it's definitely going to work tomorrow. No, it didn't quit unexpectedly. I fully expected it to quit. Come on, don't start that. Alright, time for the needed eraser. The much needed eraser. I'm so funny. Oh, I knew I forgot something. it still says ancient here. Because as you know, after the big tonk it did yesterday, I did most of the after stream on my phone, and some stuff I don't have access to on said phone. So while the name of the stream is wrong, that can still be fixed in post. I'm doing the correct theme for today. Erase, 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 da 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 da. Erase, erase, erase. Da 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 da. Yeah, other than the big scare, I'm in a pretty good mood. Coco, can you type something real quick? I want to see if my chat room is still working. Gotta get some lip balm. Open my bottle. Well, my desktop chat is work. Yeah, okay. So what I was trying didn't work, but that's okay, it will work tomorrow. I know it will because that's how the software functions. Note to self, I cannot change themes on the fly. That's on. Just gonna adjust it a little bit. My secondary light. Now I don't know if I can add music on the mobile version. Why is my muted pink so watery lately? But now that the elements work on the multi-stream, it's something I'm gonna want to experiment with. Yeah, now I'm getting nervous. Just went to check if my fans were okay because I heard a little bit more noise. But they're okay, they're still working with normal sounds. I have to work harder if something happens to my computer and earn more money. because I think it's pretty obvious that I kind of depend on this computer, so. You know, usually she has black pupils. I think I leave them white. If only to give her a more lively style to her eyes. Yeah, for those who don't know, the after stream can take up almost up to an hour because I have to upload the piece on my various social medias. Then I have to do some edits to the YouTube recording, and that takes a while. And usually because it's preloaded, I have to change the title of the live stream name and the announcement. It takes about the same time as when I post the announcement for the bootleg cookie update. Speaking of comics, today there was a new Wario's Alouette comic. It's up if you follow me on DA or on Behance. And of course there's announcements on my Instagram and Twitter and stuff like that. If you like comedy, you can go and check that out after the stream. Now Coco wrote it's got diarrhea, and now I can't stop thinking about that weird exercise video that is supposed to also teach you English. Of course it's Japanese, and this girl in the scenario is trying to defend herself from a thief, and she goes, "I've got a bad case of diarrhea." And then the exercise program kicks on, And they teach the Japanese viewer to say I have a bad case of diarrhea. And not happy with that, they sing it. So yeah. Like, I have a bad case of diarrhea. I have a bad case of diarrhea. It's, yeah. Well, they do say when learning a new language, you want to learn the useful stuff first. Well, actually, what they say is you learn the curse word first, then the useful stuff. They ain't wrong. Though according to anime, the two curse words characters will use is KSO and because you can't just stay still, you have to say something while staying still. And that is anime rules, I don't make them. I always jump when I hear my secondary backup skip. But it's a normal sound for it. I just don't have a casing for it. And seeing as my secondary and tertiary backups are hard disk drives, of course they're going to skip. That's by skip I just mean the sound it makes. They don't really skip. Or else I'd be a lot more worried. Yeah, that's good. 25 minutes. Shimatta. That's for damn. Coco just said that. I have to base myself on her because I'm still in the practice modes in Duolingo because I want to make sure I learn those frickin' symbols before I start going for sentences. Right now I'm working on remembering tofu, basically. I still have trouble with tofu because fu kind of looks like an upside down question marks with little arms but no dots. And yeah, I believe we're good with this one. Just gonna put my little name. And there we go. For those who are not familiar with her, this is Medley from The Wind Waker. And I chose her for Dizzy because There's some parts in the game where you get to play with her, and literally you're supposed to throw her so she can take flight because she can grow wings. However, if you throw her and she hits a wall, she will fall like a rock and get up dizzy, like with the birds, like tweet, 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 tweet around her, and her eyes going around. And but all she will do is then encourage you to try again. We can do this. Try again. You can throw her against the wall, however you like. She's pretty much invincible. So yeah, what is tomorrow's theme then? Tomorrow's theme. Tomorrow's theme. I did that. I did that. I did that. Anyway. Oh, this is going to be fun. So tomorrow's theme is tasty. Now I'll give you a big hint. The subject I chose is the same game as Medley. So think of something from the Wind Waker that is tasty. So I hope you had a lot of fun watching me draw Medley. For the art itself, I had a lot of fun. I'm still kind of a little bit worried about my computer, but I am happy to see that the elements are finally working for multi-stream. So I will see you guys tomorrow at 7 p.m. Eastern Time. And I hope you have a lovely evening. Good night.